Hello, welcome to part two. For my story, to give you guys a little bit of a deeper look into me. Like I said, I've never shared this story with anybody. There's a whole lot more to it. So, fast forward, I left off where the demons came and visited me. There was 4 of them that were put on assignment to torture me, basically, because their words to me were, "He has found out about you. He's heard about the prophecy you were prophesied about." Okay, I do not know what that fully means. Okay, but they said that I was the only one that could stop him. They said I was the one. If any of you have any clue on what that means, please comment. Your negativity and black magic tricks don't work. So keep them to yourself. I can care less. But if you do actually have any kind of insights about different prophecies, please. Or maybe things that you've been told. Because there's many psychics out there. There's many prophets out there. So please, I beg of you, help me on this. Okay? Now, we're going to fast forward to 2015. There's a whole lot of crap in between, but you guys will hear that. This has to do with this story. 2015, March of 2015, I was at Grand Canyon with my now husband. We were still like newly dating. Somehow, some way, I bent down without hitting anything to tie my adopted son's shoe. And when I stood up, I hit my head on a metal pole or a metal handrail. And I hit it so hard right at the very top of my head that it reverberated. Okay? I started showing signs immediately of serious head injury. Wasn't making sense. I couldn't tell what was going on. I still had a lot of trauma from my previous marriage. That was to a demon. There was a lot to it. And Joey tried to get me to go to the doctor on site, and I was like, no, I've been wanting to go to the Grand Canyon my entire life, and we have all the kids with us. I don't want to ruin the day. So we went and sat down and had some lunch, and I sort of was able to start snapping out of it. But my life was never the same after that. There were signs of some seizures happening. I would just go blank. Like they said, it was Sheila leaving the building. I would be talking, and then right in mid-sentence, just blank stare over me. That is a type of seizure. It was not recognized as a seizure, but so it was 3 days after I hit my head. I was finally convinced into going to the emergency room. And while at the emergency room, I was asked questions, of course. They did a CAT scan. They didn't see any physical injury going on. Or any bleeding going on. But I remember I kept saying, I feel fine. I feel fine. I feel fine. And finally the doctor looked at me and said, it doesn't matter what you think and feel at this point. And that really struck me. And I don't remember the conversation that her and Joey were having. I do remember her asking me if I knew the date. And I was like, yeah, I know the date. And when I went to say it, I couldn't even remember the months of the year. Like, it was just a blank. And so there was a lot of signs. And she had said if I had hit my head any harder, then it would have killed me. Most likely, she said it probably should have killed me by how long I had waited to go to the hospital. But she said that there was nothing that could be done there, that narcotics do not help head injuries, and that if I hit my head again, it would kill me. So for the next 10 years of my life, it's been a serious issue. And I've been going through this rabbit hole of good and evil, and that those demons had come back, the demons coming and visiting me. And it has always been something that scared me. But then I went to church and something was said, and they were saying that you're supposed to lead them to the Mount Zion so that they can be set free. If you look up my name, S-E-L-A, you could find out for yourself what it means in the Bible. Okay? Not S-E-L-A-H, S-E-L-A. That is my name. I've always known that my name meant something special. Please look it up for yourself. Okay? It correlates. So I don't know how many months ago it was, but when I really started getting back to myself, there was a situation between my husband and I, and it was, we were under attack. We were definitely under attack because I was becoming more myself. And I had went up to by Lake Travis, and a lot of really horrible stuff happened to Indians up there. Really did. And I was sitting out there, and I was just thinking, and I was crying, and because I was trying to figure out things. Traumas had been re-triggered. That's all that anybody really needs to know. But I was contemplating on my marriage, and I was broken. I was just hurting so bad. And they came out of the forest. They came out of the woods, all of them. There was not just Indians. But I had seen them. And then I just told them, I said, look, I just want to heal. I'm so sorry for the tragedies. And they showed me what was done to them. And it was pretty horrible. And I asked for their forgiveness. And I asked if they would just allow me to heal. And I said, if you want to watch me, I understand. I understand you not trusting. And you are more than welcome to keep your eye on me. If that's what you feel you need to do, if that's what makes you comfortable, then do it. Because I have nothing to hide. And they watched me. And the next day I went outside with these cards. The Chosen One 144 Oracle cards. I truly believe in these cards. Listen to me. I'm in to promote her stuff. I really am. High Priestess has made this deck personally, and I believe in them. I really, really, truly do. This deck, some of you might say it's not right to do. We all do our own, okay? This is a deck that my oldest daughter, and I share, okay? They speak to her just as much as they speak to me, and I was told to share it with her. So these are extra powerful. But I had been doing a lot of journaling and stuff, and just trying to work through the pain, trying to find the answer, the root, or what I needed to do, or how I needed to heal, okay? And They watched me, and I kept seeing little flashes of lights and just different weird oddities. And it was a point where my third eye was really, really awakening, and I was really, really focusing on spiritual, the esoteric. Okay. And then I was sitting out at a park bench out there, and had all my cards out there, and beautiful sun, and just taking in the earth's energy and just appreciating it for it, and appreciating having the quiet, and appreciating all the animals around and stuff. And they came out of the forest and they called me their shaman. I know I have Indian in my blood. I do not know my full lineage. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I do not know my full lineage. But I know that I have a lot of Indian. I know that I do have Indian in my blood. So I don't know if maybe I come from a lineage of shaman. I don't know if it's spiritual. I'm still trying to figure all this out, people. But they called me their shaman, and they've been with me since. So we'll fast forward a little bit after that. I don't know, maybe 4 weeks after that, I had been doing spiritual baths a lot. Pink Himalayan salt, Epsom salt. I have some, I'll call it my witch's anointed oil. Some of you believe in it, some of you don't. We each do our own, okay? But it, you just use the moon's light and different things like dried orange peel and frankincense and myrrh and stuff like that. Then you let it sit out in the moonlight for a certain moon period. And I do believe, I honestly truly believe that I have been gifted the ability to anoint oils. So I put some of my anointed oil in there, and this one night, Joey will have to give you his perspective, because that man has been through the military and has been through horrible things, seen bad things. And he said that it was the scariest thing that he has ever experienced in his life. I don't think that I was fully possessed, but I do believe that there was some sort of possession. There was a lot of black magic done on me. For those of you who believe in it, okay? For those of you who don't believe in it, I just ask of you to do a little bit more research on it. America is basically the only country that doesn't believe in black magic. It is true. It is true. And there's so many different forms of it. But I had a lot of black magic done on me, I believe, by my ex, because it really started happening when we moved to Texas. But it was basically like an exorcism. I even called out to myself. I even heard myself call out, "Selah, this is not yours. Let it go. Just let it go." And I remember being in so much pain. Gosh, it was so painful. And water would splash up all around me. And I had to call Joey in to just put cold water over me because I was so hot. And I remember grumbling and it just hurting so bad. I was just crying. It hurt so bad. And then I would comfort myself. And I'd be like, "Selah, it's okay. You just trust the process. You just got to let it go. It's not yours. You just got to let it go." And then there would be this grumbling and these growls, and then just and water flying everywhere. And Joey said my face had changed that my face was like changing shapes, that there was different things. And at the very end, my whole body lifted up like this and it fell back. And I was just like kind of coming out of it. And I looked at him and I said, "What the fuck was that?" And he just was standing there with the towel, just froze, looking at me. And I said, "What on earth was that? Was that all the black magic that has been done on me?" And he has experienced black magic before. And he just stood there with the towel in this corner by his closet door, just going, "Yeah, that's exactly what that was." The seizures that I have experienced look a lot like possession. The blackout moments that I have experienced look a lot like possession. Sorry, I'm trying not to lose it. I've always believed in demons, and I've always believed in angels. I've always believed in things unseen, because as humans don't want to believe in them. So therefore we will not acknowledge them. Energy is something that is scientifically proven, but we refuse to believe that that has something to do with our bodies and our health, okay, and the health of our food. Humans are very, 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 very ignorant in so many ways. And they absolutely hate being told that what they see or what they don't see is real. And that's fine. I'm not here to try to convince anybody anything. I'm just here to tell you my story because I'm being told to tell you that I was visited. And I was told I was the one. The one for what? I don't know. I have been trying to figure that out since I was 19 years old. I have been blocked in so many ways. I have been married to a demon for 13 years. I have suffered the traumas of being married to a demon for 13 years. And I knew he was a demon, I could tell. Because when I would call him out, one eye would be human, the other was not. I've been able to tell things about people that others couldn't tell, others couldn't see. I've been able to hear people's thoughts. I have conversations with people without saying a word. These are things I've been able to do my entire life. And these are things that was tempted for me to forget. Ever since those 3 shaman came to me. And there is one of you guys, there's a few of you guys out there that know me, that have read this, that has come out in the cards, come across your guys' feed, or you guys come across my feed every once in a while, and one of you guys, and I'm sure you will get this, you're the one that told me about the 3 shaman. You're the one that confirmed it to me. The red lights, the flashing lights, sometimes slow and bursts. Sometimes they would last in the light like fireworks, okay? I'm the one that you were reading about. I didn't finish your reading and I was never able to find it again. I believe that there are people out there that need to hear this. for whatever reason, I'm being told to tell you this. And I was so scared that I was a demon. You know, I was so scared that I was rotten. I was so scared that I was part of them. And now I look at it and I go, maybe I was meant to help them. You don't have to be bad to help bad, right? But there's been so many saying that heaven and below and hell are both on my side. That it doesn't matter where I walk, I am protected. I could hear demons' thoughts. I can hear them speak to me. The demon that I had in Plano, I had to be hidden. He told me what he would do before he did it to protect me, to not scare me into fully being possessed. I know some of you will think I'm crazy, and you know what? I probably am. I feel crazy at times. But this is something I've experienced my entire life. There are things that I've experienced my entire life that make no sense and are starting to make sense now. And that's why I'm coming out now. There are people that truly believe that I am something, and I don't know if I believe it fully myself, because I don't want to claim something I'm not. Okay? Please understand, I don't want to claim to be something I am not. That is my last goal. I mean, that's not even a goal, but that would be, to me, that is evil. To claiming something that I am not. I do not want to claim a role that has not been given to me. But I do want to tell what I have been through and what I am channeling. And my 3 shaman, I'm sorry, but they just told me to tell any of you, fuck around and find out. They keep saying don't underestimate them, because I believe that they're the ones that performed and got that evil residue off of me, that broke the spell that I was under, the black magic that helped me to stop hating myself and quit doing drugs. I have seizures still, but not like I did. Not like I did. My seizures are very small. They don't affect me like they did. I don't have blackout moments. Not yet anyways. I don't feel that was seizure. I feel that was black magic. And those of you that watch this, that know that you've done it to me, you fucked around and you're gonna find out. It's what I'm being told. I'm not lifting a hand. I forgive you. As much as I don't want to, I do. As much as you've taken from me, you've given me so much more. Believe it or not. So I'm actually kind of thankful. But it will not work on me anymore. All your little tricks, I see now. All your little trying to implement the negative thoughts in my mind, I know which ones are mine. And I know who you are. I will not show you who you are. You know who you are. And, well, you knew the price you were willing to pay. The price you were willing to make me pay. You know the price that you were willing to make me pay. You don't know the price you'll pay. And I'm telling you, I will not lift a finger. I don't have to. That is not how I've ever worked. I have never been a vengeful person. Never have I sought revenge against anybody. And I'm not seeking revenge now. I do not work that way. I do not work that way. I don't like revenge. I have never been a vengeful person. I am not that way, and I will never be that way. That is not how God intended me to be. But hopefully that wasn't jumped around a little. It wasn't jumped around too much, and you were able to find it. We all know how I jump around. Jump, jump, jump. Sorry. But thank you for watching. This will get out to those who need to see it. I fully believe in my spirit crew. I fully believe in my purpose, whatever it is. I believe it. I believe in it. I don't have to be shown it to believe it. Okay? Neither do you. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. You know, I need some interaction on this. If you guys understand, then please, all you negative assholes out there claiming you're the only one, whatever, whatever. Okay, just whatever. Nobody has time for it. Save it. It's a form of black magic, honey. It is a form of black magic, and I know it is. And it won't work on me. I'm way above and beyond that little BS. Okay? There's your 15 seconds of fame. You know who you are. You got it. Congratulations. Now just stop. You're only hurting yourself. Okay? Thank you for watching Looking Through the Glass. I am Selah. Please look up my name. Thank you for watching this far. And thank you for thinking I'm crazy if you do. Because, you know, sometimes crazy is wonderful. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you.